getting some new sheep next month, June. And they're a tiny little primitive breed. I mean, literally Jen's about the size of most of them, or some of them right now, as adults. Also deciding where to put them, because where they're going to go eventually, I need to do some work on the fencing first. And I could put them straight out there, I suppose, and get the fencing rushed. But I'd rather take a bit more time. The problem with these little Soay sheep is, they say they're as easy to contain as water. Now this pen I think is probably going to work, this paddock, and it goes down quite a bit down there along the drive, and it was actually set up for goats, so the fencing's pretty good. So I'm probably going to put them in here because they'll have sunlight, they'll have shade, so I don't need to build a shelter, and they'll only be in here for a few weeks, maybe a month, and I'm going to take some time to try and get them used to being handled. I mean, they're a primitive sheep. They're very, how can I put it, they're not tame as a breed. So I mean, I'm going to have to put some fencing along there, because they could probably actually get through that. They're that small. They're lovely little sheep. So I figured while they're here, they'll have the trees next to them, they'll have the sun, they're not going to be hassled by any other animals. So we shall see what happens. But that's the plan, and then I intend every day to come and try and tempt them with a bit of food. It's a very hot sunny afternoon again here, so all the ponies having a lazy day. They're beautiful. So yeah, Soays, go and have a look at them. S-O-A-Y. And they say they look more like deer than sheep, which is actually true. They do. And they're tiny, and you don't need to shear them because they're actually self-molting. But the weird thing about Soays, see, I could even fence off this area here. I have a nice scrubby bit with a fresh water supply, or natural water supply. Speaking of water, just filling up the horses' water. Soays don't flock like most sheep, so if you try and get a sheepdog onto them, they actually just scatter. So, Billy, cheeky little monkey. I was wondering how he was getting into that paddock. It's not a problem because he's still a long way away from anywhere. I was wondering how he was getting in, and I think I may have just discovered how he's getting in. Come on, you can come back just because I'm watching you. He's so funny. He took the 3 kids in with him this time though. You right, Curly? Oh, there you go. No, he has done what I thought. He's just climbed through the fence. The fence there's, I think 6 strands of wire, but if you're a goat, you can get through it. It's not a problem. The rest of this paddock is stock fencing, so mesh. I haven't got a problem with that little bit over there not being stock fenced just yet. It's the next on the list, because all they can do is go into other paddocks. They can't get out onto anywhere. So yeah, go and have a look at Soay sheep. They're nuts. They're so adorable. And next month we should have some. Yay! Hi Toots! And there's Toots' little babies. The one that's just laid down, he's called Rue, named after the daughter from Alternative Small Holding. And this one standing up here is called Elin, and she is named after the daughter from Single Dad Homesteading. They're so cute. Bye!